Hi everyone, I'm Charlene, one half of the Witchy Stitchers. Today is May 7th and it's about, looks like it's about 3:30. I guess I could have looked in the clock kinda, huh? Anyway, I am coming to you with video number 126 and I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't have a whole lot to show, but I have lots of life updates. So I guess we'll get started first with the finishes that I've had. As you know, I hadn't filmed since, and I couldn't find my steno, so I had to write my notes on another piece of paper. I don't remember when my last video was, but I think it was that first week of April, because I think I came to you guys just before Preston was scheduled to go in and have his surgery on his hand. So we're going to say it's been over a month, or maybe right at a month, since I've come to you guys. I have finished 4 quilts since I came to you, so I'll show these to you one at a time. This was a queen size quilt that I made for a really good friend's son for his birthday. I did not repeat a single blue, and there was 162 different ones. I had showed this one to you guys last summer, I think, maybe last fall, that I was going to try and get this one done for Preston for Christmas, or maybe our anniversary, and that didn't happen. But I did get it done for his birthday the first part of May. So it's about 60 inches square. No, 70 inches square, give or take. The next one, this is a graduation present for somebody, which I can't tell, but I think she knows. So anyway, all different purples. I didn't repeat a purple or a white or a cream or a black or a blue in that one. And then this one is a graduation gift for one of Dalton's best friends. So that's what I've been doing on the quilt side. I have 3 more that I need to get done. I'm working hard at it, but I've also got 2 more graduation presents for the kids. So as you know, Morgan, who is the other half of the Witchy Stitchers, she graduates from KU next week. Actually, it's this coming weekend. And then Dalton graduates from high school next Friday. So lots of stuff going on. So between my quilts, like I said, Preston had his surgery. It went really, really well. They thought that the tophaceous gout had eaten into the bone. It had, but not to the severity. The MRI did not show clearly that the bone wasn't damaged as much as the ligament. The ligament is pretty much, it was unrepairable. So when you and I do this, our finger stays there. This knuckle here, his does not. The ligament is completely destroyed, so he cannot bend that joint and keep it bent. But he still has mobility of his hands. The pain is gone. He has this really cool, it looks like an earthworm scar up his finger. Told him he needs to get like a tattoo or something there, or a earthworm tattoo or something, because it looks, it's a very unique scar for sure. But he does have his mobility back, and he did really, really well. He was out of work for 4 weeks. Actually went back to work yesterday on night shift because we're getting snow. Springtime in Colorado, right? But it went really well. So thank you for all of the well wishes and the thoughts and the messages, because they were appreciated sincerely. So that is life update. Back to other stuff going on. So I will show you my haul right quick, because I've got that laying here. So I get the yearly calendar from Keepsake, and yesterday I got the 2025 calendar in, and there's actually some pretty cool stuff in here. I want to do this flower bouquet. I want to do the owl. I might do the heart. I haven't decided yet. And then these Christmas ones are really cool. Those would be fun to make and put into little frames to decorate maybe the mantle or something. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping this one. And then a friend of mine was destashing, and I actually had these on my wish list to get from 123, and she was like, hey, I'm selling these, do you want them? I'm like, yeah. So I still need to order the buttons, and maybe some of the threads. I don't know if I have them all, but it was still cheaper than ordering them from 123. So I got the Halloween bird. I got the Christmas bird, and I got the winter bird. So I'll probably get those buttons ordered the next time I do an order from 123. I'm not going to start them anytime soon, but at least I've got them. So that's cool. My count so far for the month, I'm almost to 1,800 stitches. I know that I will go over 1,800 stitches after today's stitching because I'm working, like I said, on graduation presents. But for the year, I'm at 41,314. I was going gangbusters. I was doing great. And last month, I don't even think I hit 3,000 last month because I was just between, you know, health stuff going on with Preston and getting the quilts done, and there just isn't enough hours in my days. So, but I'm proud of myself for getting the quilts done, so I'll take that. So, all right, so since I've seen you, I have worked on 6 projects, and very sparingly. I will be totally honest, I am completely behind on my Whip Go. I did not meet my April challenge, and of course for May, there were 3 spots drawn for Whip Go. I didn't even grab my Whip Go thing to show that. So now I have 5 that I need to get caught up on in May, and I don't know if that's going to happen or not because we've got a lot going on in the next few weeks, and I will explain that at the end. So anyway, but one of the things that I did stitch on, this was basically when I was waiting at the doctor's office for him. We had a couple other appointments, you know, things going on, and I made time to work on this one because it's a great travel piece. I'm talking about the stitching self. I'll just show you because I have the journal that I'm using so you get an idea of the picture. And I'm not going to move my hoop because everywhere I stitched was basically, I filled in, I think if memory serves me, I think I have almost all of the first row of 10 for spring done. I think I might have a couple spots here and there, and then of course I came across, and then wherever the thread took me I worked out. I took this one day. Preston had to go in and do some paperwork for his leave. It's either the 2nd or 3rd week that he was out. I think it was the 2nd week he was out. So I took this to work on and ended up with almost 200 stitches. So I was really happy about that. It's a great travel piece because it's all on Pattern Keeper. Next up, I did, so the very, very beginning of April, probably maybe the first, I might have even worked on this one before I did my video the last time. I can't remember. But I worked on it real sparingly, and like I said, I didn't reach my goal. This was one of my Whip Go goals. This is Liberty Quaker. And I think I put in like 9 stitches. Yeah, pitiful. I'm working on the red over here in the border. So again, this one was in for April, to do a finish on it. And I have to work on it here at home, or, you know, if I do take it with me, I can't work on it in the truck because it's 18 count. So this is one of those that, like I said, it will either get worked on when I'm here at home, or, you know, someplace where I can have my cheaters on and good lighting and all that good stuff. So yeah. And then on, oh, I'm going to shake you guys. Sorry. I had told you guys that I was going to start in Grimshaw on the 28th of April, because that would have been her 220th birthday. And I took some powdered purple Rit dye, and I took some wine liquid Rit dye, and threw it all in the sink, and this is what I came up with. And I got a very meager start on her. I'm doing it on 14 count. So if I need to travel with this one, I can. I love how this turned out. I think it's just, I'm super happy. So and of course, you know, I love samplers. And the bigger the better, because, you know, this one is, I think it's 2. So I'm doing it on 28, or I mean on 14 count, but it's 350 wide by 420 long. So it's just a small one, you know. So I'm really happy to make some progress on this one. And again, the only day I worked on that one was on the 28th. The next one, so this is the one, this is the frog pile. This is the one that I have divided up into 12 to get a finish. And no, I did not make April's goal. I am well, I mean, it's not horrible. So I was working in, you can see where my hoop was at. So the cutoff was just above his eye over here, coming across, and most of this is done. There's some back stitch that needs done, but then I was supposed to finish up above the top of this eye. So you can see going across here where I need to fill it in. And then of course now May is coming up. So then May will go clear to the top of his eye. So you can see that I've got all of that, and then the leg, so to speak, of this guy right in here. This one I can travel with, and I've got my pattern blown up, so I can take this one to travel, which I probably will. It's, you know, the back stitch I can wait and do it later, but just to make sure that at least the stitches get done, because the last two, well, the July part is very, very small. It's just essentially that center frog, and then I think the top of the eye on the one. Excuse me, but the June section is huge. So I would really like to be caught up. So going into June, you see where I'm going with this. Again, just not enough hours in my days. All right, so this one has gotten a little bit of love since I seen you last, but not much. This is Dalton's graduation present, and it's always hard to see, but it's this little boy here. And I have changed the colors to be basically blue and gold, because that's what color the boys' gowns are. So different shades of blues for the gown, and then there'll be I think I decided on 38.28, I think, for the hat and the tassel, and then of course the green eyes for Dalton. And then I had started sewing the shoes, so that's part of what you guys haven't seen. Didn't have those done. And I was stitching away, and Preston goes, we're in there watching basketball. Preston goes, "Those match his shoes." And I'm like, "What?" And I forgot that last month and a half ago, he had bought new tennis shoes and they're gray. I thought that was great. So, made me chuckle. Meant to be. This one, I have basically 3 days left to get this one done. I want to have this one done to take out to her for her graduation this coming weekend. Oh, sorry guys, itchy nose. So I have the rest of today and tomorrow, and I mean, I can finish it up Friday morning before we leave, but I really don't want to have to worry about it. So this is where I am at. So I am done down to, I want to say, like right in here, I think. I still have some back stitching. Oh, I don't. Somewhere in here, in this little bear's face or head or something, I have some back stitching. And then the stitching is done, minus these few stitches in the Carney's bow, and then of course all the back stitch, and then her shoe and the back stitch. And I have it down to, I want to say 6 colors is all I have left, I think. And then I have to make the tassel, and that will go on like the very last thing, because I have to make it with the specialty threads and the rainbow thread, so it's shiny. And I'm gonna look and see, so KU's colors are red, white, and blue, and so I'm going to look and see if I have some, I know I have some blue blending filament, but I don't know if I have any red. So I'm going to look and see if I do, and maybe put a couple strands of each one of those colors in there just to accentuate it for KU's colors. I don't know if I have any red though, so I don't stitch with a whole lot of red stuff, so we'll see. Anyway, so that being said, my plans moving forward are obviously to finish the bear and to finish the little boy, and then like I said, I still have 3 quilts that I need to get done. And that's, yeah, we'll see how all of that goes and see what time allows for. So as far as plans or personal stuff aside, if you just came for the stitching and the quilts, that's pretty much all I have, because like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of time. But as far as the personal stuff, so we're going to be heading out to her graduation, because it's this weekend, and then the next weekend we're going to help her move a bunch of her stuff out. I don't know how much she wants you guys to know, but I will tell you that she did get the job that she wanted. I'll leave it at that. She can tell you which one, because there was 2 or 3 on her radar. And so we're going to move a bunch of her stuff out. She's got her bed frame and her dresser, her big dresser that's still in her bedroom, a desk, basically, you know, her personal effects and whatnot. And then she had, when she was in her apartment at college, she had, you know, a bunch of dishes and things like that, and they've been here because she's been in a dorm setting since then. So we're going to move a bunch of that stuff out to her the following weekend after Dalton graduates, so then she'll have that stuff. We have a family vacation planned. It's coming up here sooner than later, so I'm kind of anxious for that, because we're going to get to see a lot of places that one of the places I have been to before, the guys have not. But the other places, none of us have ever been to. So we're really looking forward to that. And I've been Googling, like needle workshops and quilt shops. And so I'm super excited to, hopefully time will allow, so we can hit up a few of those spots. So keep your fingers crossed for us. Like I said, that's a little bit on further down the road, but it's going to be here before I know it, kind of like graduations and all that good stuff. So anyway, I think that is all of my news. I feel like I rambled a lot, so I apologize. But I just want to give you guys a quick update and let you know that everything is good, and we're just keeping busy like always. So anyway, I will let you go. I will wish you a wonderful rest of your May. If you celebrate it, be it you're a pet mom or you're a person mom, and you celebrate it, I wish you a happy Mother's Day. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. I don't even have any animals to show. They're all laying down here on the floor asleep. So I will bid you adieu, and again, thank you for supporting our channel. Oh, we went over 600 subscribers. That's the other thing. I think we were at 603 when I got ready to do this video. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Spread the word. And oh, and also go check out my page on Amazon. My books are on there. They're for sale. If you're interested in a good thriller, good gift for Mother's Day, something to think about. So anyway, talked enough. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and just remember, be kind. Bye, guys.